Crusaders.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with me, and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves, they couldn't hold their position this week but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at Houston, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Evan Vassell out there with Castle. And it's Wemby in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Green in at the small forward. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys will see that the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. And he makes that one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Castle, led by Green. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Green with the ball. Coming off 31 points last game. Locked up there for Şengün. Here's Wemby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
So fluid off the bounce. Wemby.
Now here's Green, guarded closely. Pass to Şengün. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Barnes outside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Hands on Cam Whitmore.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just gotta keep pushing.
And the dunk by Eason.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Castle, guarded by Green. The 3. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 6.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Whitmore finds Şengün. On the wing, Green. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Locked up there for Şengün. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Şengün with the athleticism. I see you, big fella.
And San Antonio has possession. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Sohan, the pass to Wembenyama. That one good for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Eason, the screen. There's Green with the 3. Wembenyama with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Green finds Şengün. An emphatic LU jam.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-6 run. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And San Antonio has possession, leading by 5. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the substitution. On the court for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Castle in at the 1. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rocket shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First personal foul. Second team.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And both free throws good for Green. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Van Vliet against Barnes. Here's Green. Over Castle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That is why the team is playing Van Vliet. He has the ability to spot open teammates.
The Rockets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Williams in for Fred Van Vliet. Barnes looking around. It's hauled in by Adams. Houston leading by 3. Screen by Adams. To the paint. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Back to Green. Houston moving it around. Outside, Green. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell. And that one's good. Green's got his second basket of the game.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
to the inside. The kick out to Barnes. Sohan with the ball. Pass to Castle. And the 3 off target. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Barnes outside. Wemby sets a screen for Barnes. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's find out the news on Tari Easton with David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Williams. VanVleet against Vassell. Over to the wing. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Here's Castle. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Houston leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
So it's the Spurs now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by VanVleet. Here's Vassell. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Green will bring it up to the Rockets. Throws it up high, and then Smith with the dunk.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Vassell outside. Barnes passes to Sohan. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Sohan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Green. With 1 on the clock. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top. They lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's the screen. Pass to Castle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Houston in the lead. And here is Van Fleet. Outside, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And San Antonio shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Now, Vassell, guarded by Green. Wembanyama, a screen. Pass to Castle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That bucket in no time at all. Green's got 6 points.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2 guard.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Victor Wembanyama. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 21 points a game, over 3.5 blocks and 10 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk so much about players getting hot offensively. Well, he's in that same type of groove defensively right now. He is a beast on that end of the floor.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. On the wing, Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Castle, guarded by Green.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Şengün is right there. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Vassell with it, guarded by Green. Offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 6 points for him.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Green passes to Van Vliet. One-on-one fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Wembanyama's out there with Castle. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Bassey in at the 5. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Wembanyama against Smith. Shot clock at 4. Wembenyama, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Castle.
All the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets.
The perfect lob partner, Wembenyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Now Green. Lobbed up there for Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembenyama.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
There's Green with the 3.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Inside, here's Sohan. Right through the D for the layup. Rockets leading by 16. Green dishes to Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Green deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Green finds Şengün. For 3. It's good from long range. Green's got 11 in the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Sohan with the ball, working on Smith. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Houston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Green with a screen on Barnes. Pass to Green, beyond the arc. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Castle misses. Houston leading by 19 points. Green kicks to Smith. Here's Green. Smith with a screen on Barnes. Here's Green. Back to Smith. Sohan with the ball. Now Green defending.
2 minutes remaining on the game. 2 minutes.
Wembenyama down low. Working on Green.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Spurs trail by 19. Vassell, the pass to Wembenyama. Back to Vassell. Now Wembenyama. Vassell outside. Wembenyama sets a screen for Vassell. And a miss there on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Rockets shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Green inside, defended by Paul. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And Whitmore throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but...
So we see Houston taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like one